Lightsabers, a weapon used by a Jedi. As Obi-Wan says, the weapon of a Jedi Knight, not as clumsy or as random as a blaster, an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Well, that era should be dead. Who needs a magical space laser sword when you have a gun that shoots lasers and space cult telekinesis? So in this video, I want to answer the question, can you be Star Wars Jedi Survivor without a lightsaber? The rules are pretty simple. No lightsaber, because obviously, I'm allowed to destroy any inanimate objects with my lightsaber. The Force, blaster, and use my legs to just drop kick little fuckers back to the Stone Age is completely alright. I'm going to be playing the New Game Plus, however I'm going to have to earn my skills back, and I'm going to be playing on Jedi Grandmaster, but that is subject to change. So we arrive on Coruscant, and please take this time to see how beautiful my Cal's hair is, but how terrible his outfit was. I don't really know what I was thinking. I instantly tried to change it, but I wasn't able to. But his hair is amazing, so we stick with that. We're here to see this bald bastard senator that you see right there. I don't really know why he wanted to see me. I didn't do anything too bad. I guess he just doesn't like me because I'm a Jedi or something. Along the way I get my ass beat by this fucking robot. Now here's where things get bad. Usually you have to force push one of the stormtroopers and then press square to attack them with your lightsaber. I paused my game and then unpause, and Cal instantly force pushed and then hit them with his lightsaber. So I don't know if I'm going to count that as challenge failed or not. It's up to what you guys think. I think challenge has failed, but I'm going to obviously keep going with it. But I think challenge failed, but it's up to you guys to make your own opinions up. After a speedy escape by Cal, I realize what I get myself into because I don't have blaster stance right now, and it's just me using the Force. But eventually I run out of Force, as you can see on the bottom, so I just kind of have to like parry and try to get enough Force back to kill them all. After too long than I'd like to admit, I finally fight the last Purge Trooper, almost die here, and I finished this section. Now I found this little glitch out. You can actually, at the start of the game, go into perks, and then you can get your stances from there. So at the start of the game you can kind of bypass that and get whatever stance you want, which was really helpful because I don't think I would have been able to do this part without that. Also, I'd like to say I spent 3 skill points on the Force, and then I decided to not use skill points until I earned them, so apologies about that. This room was pretty bad. These flamethrower guys will absolutely fuck you up. They will pound your ass until you die. So I did die here a couple times, but eventually I did get it. Fuck these fucking flamethrower guys. A great thing about this game is sometimes companions will join you. Like right here we have Bode. I don't think I'd actually be able to do this part without Bode, because that fucking big robot would get those fucking big fucking whatever they are and shove them up my ass and destroy me. There was no way to fight that without Bode. Now here we get to the first boss of the game, and honestly, bosses aren't that difficult. Like, they're really not. Especially this one, because he had Bode just beating his ass and I would just like stand back and shoot. But bosses really aren't that bad, because like it's just one enemy. If it's a bunch of guys surrounding you, it's kind of hard to get a shot off. But if it's just like this, you just deflect a little bit, get your bullets back, and just, yeah, you're grand. Especially Bode. See, I'm using the dropkick as well because now I have the crossguard stance. That was very helpful in this run. But yeah, I was mainly just using the blaster, I'm gonna be honest. This room was bad. See, there's a lot of minigun guys. There's a Purge Trooper. But the worst part was that there's a robot Purge Trooper in here, and I don't have both whatsoever. So it was a lot of just deflecting and shooting and like turning like all the stormtroopers against each other. Like down there you can see them fighting. But that robot one, he was a pain in the ass to deal with. And you know what the worst part was about this? I was using a rocket trooper and I was taking it, and every time he'd shoot, I'd use the Force and I'd shoot it back at this guy. The rocket trooper fucking killed himself. He killed himself. Look, I'm going up here. I swear he actually just killed himself. He fucking shot himself. He blew himself up. So now it was me 1v1 in this robot guy. Okay, now we're on to the Nine Sister. Really not that hard. It's just long and tedious. We have this on a 8 times speed right now. And it was going really well. You can see me going. You can see your health draining down. And then we get to a certain point in the fight where this happens. So the game locked me into dual blade lightsaber stance. And from here, there's no attacks that don't involve the lightsaber. Every single attack has the lightsaber in it. So I have to just use the lightsaber for the Ninth Sister boss fight, and I fail my my challenge. So this is like the second forced use of a lightsaber right now, if you count the first one, which I do. But yeah, so we've used the lightsaber twice in this challenge so far. Just want to say it was around this time that I decided to go down to Jedi Master. So if the game seems a little bit easier from like near the start of the video, that's why. Someone's gotta say it, this is the most ugly fucking thing I've ever seen. I don't know what they were thinking with the design of this frog looking thing. I wish the Bedlam Raiders killed this little thing. What the actual fuck? Alright, this is the third boss fight, Zeke. This really wasn't that hard. Like, you just need to like parry and then shoot him a couple times. It really wasn't that hard. He has that big stick thing. He might try to grab onto your penis and rip it off, but like other than that, you're pretty okay. Alright, I have a problem here, guys. I have nothing from this fight. I have this part and that's it, because my fucking recording got corrupted. So you guys, this is like, you guys will just have to trust me that I did this. I know that's not a very reliable source, just saying trust me, but that's all I could say. You can see this little part of me doing the fight, because it's not that hard. It's really like easy. Like, I just messed up a little bit. I did die, but like, it's not that bad of a fight. So you guys are just gonna have to trust me, and if you don't believe me, fair enough.
Monk told me to
Now we're off to Jeddah to find Seer, and I felt like Cal needed a new look. So we changed him up a little bit, gave him a mustache and patch, gave him the mullet, and this is the new and improved Cal. What do you guys think? I found this purple thing. I thought it was just Cal hallucinating on methamphetamine, but I went into it and it threw me into a combat encounter where I wasn't allowed to use any lightsaber stance other than single blade. So the second I found this out, I obviously just turned around and fucking left. Now this is really showing the peak of my stupidity. I want you to look at my health and watch what happens. I've never felt more fucking stupid in my life. So right here, Cal gets grabbed by a jet trooper and he starts fighting him off, hitting him some elbows, punches him in the face. Then he pulls out his lightsaber and stabs. So obviously, because that's a quick time event, you know, I'm not going to count that. But Cal, the little bitch, decided to fucking use the lightsaber, so he failed the challenge. This part was going pretty good so far. We had Merrin, but then these big robot guys came out. Every time I thought I was doing good, hitting drop kicks, shooting them, they'd get their big stick things and start spanking me on the ass with it. So I didn't really know what to do, so I did change it from Jedi Grandmaster down to Jedi Master. But other than that, it was just a lot of just running away, parrying and shooting. Really nothing too much. I did get it in the end, but it was a bit hard. Now, we were going on our little venture, me and Merrin, and we found this purge trooper. I don't know what it was. He was just really friendly. We did beat his ass a little bit, you can see from his health. But he was really friendly, so we decided to leave him and go on our journey. Alright, now we're on to the Skriton. The Skriton was, honestly, it was really easy. There wasn't anything too difficult about it. It did get me with some good shots here and there, but it was not that bad. In all seriousness though, the Skriton was pretty fucking easy. Like, I just shot him a little bit, Merrin just held him down, a couple drop kicks, I just gunned his ass down, made sure he could never kill anyone else again, little fucking bitch. I don't know what it is with this game, but they have some of the ugliest fucking animals. What is this thing? Like, genuinely, it's the most ugly, like, it's supposed to be like a giraffe, like a frog face or something, and it's so fucking hideous. We got to this part, and I don't even know what happened here. There's a bunch of, like, Imperial troopers, and there's an ATST boss fight. It just sat there, and it didn't do anything. And I wasn't just gonna just sit there and, like, kill it while it doesn't fight back. That's a bit shit. So I quit the game and I went back in, and I reloaded this part. The ATST wasn't the worst, honestly. It hit me a little bit with the lasers. Sometimes I'd shoot a rocket, but really nothing too special. I did get it in the end. I just shot a little bit, and that was the end of the ATST. So we made it to the temple in Jeddah, and from here nothing really happens. We just go in, we meet Seer. Bode gives me my gun back. I guess he stole it from me when I wasn't looking, wanted to be nice and give it back. I'm still mad at that little bastard for stealing my gun, but it is what it is. that's where I'm going to leave part 1 of this series. I'm going to try and get part 2 out sometime soon. Honestly, it's a pretty fun challenge to do. It's not too hard though. So for the next video, I'm going to play all of it on Jedi Grandmaster, or I'm just not going to let myself deflect. Just to make it more challenging, because it's not the worst right now. So I want to make it more hard. And this is my first ever time doing a challenge like video like this. So if you have any feedback, please let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video. See ya.